Good afternoon. Welcome to my discussion of my teaching plan about preventing pressure ulcers and identification of patients at risk to develop pressure ulcers. I opted to do this lesson because my current workplace, our rates of pressure ulcer development are on the upswing. And also, when I was recently caring for my father at home on hospice, he rather quickly developed a pressure ulcer, despite my mother and I taking meticulous care of him. So I thought this would be a vital lesson for nursing students. But the topic is not difficult. And I believe it's really important for students to understand the nurse's important role in identifying at-risk patients, and then the basic methods that they can incorporate into their nursing practice in order to protect patients and prevent pressure ulcers. Future lessons based on this topic or future independent or research work that nurses could adapt based on this lesson could go further into looking at the interdisciplinary team's role in the management of pressure ulcers, and also more in-depth methods of identifying and staging pressure ulcers, differentiating pressure from moisture, and stuff like that, also treatments. So this lesson I kept very basic based on the assignment. So the first part uses the cognitive domain and knowledge from Bloom's taxonomy, and involves students learning to identify intrinsic and extrinsic risk factors for the development of pressure ulcers. The content involves nutrition, BMI, incontinence, immobility, and also various disease processes that could put patients more at risk. The teaching strategy is a short PowerPoint and interactive lecture using embedded multiple choice questions, and also brief case studies incorporated into the lecture. I imagine the lecture would take about 20 minutes. I'd use slides and need a computer and projector. And evaluation would be through the oral questioning and discussion of the case study and the PowerPoint. And then in the future, the students will be tested. Part two is students will discuss the registered nurse's role in pressure ulcer prevention. Using this would be the affective domain and also analysis in Bloom's taxonomy. And this content will focus on, again, the nursing actions, including mechanical loading, support surfaces, and nutrition. I would assign an article for the students to read and review prior to this lesson. And in addition to a short lecture, the students would break up into small groups and discuss the article, and then there would be a group discussion at the end. So thank you for listening to this presentation. Appreciate it. Bye.